Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the closing stages of tonight's event, where this is our first A main here tonight. This is going to be 20 laps, 20 minutes to distance. Willis. Jamie Willis out front in this one. Z5 is Zane Johnson. We're going to keep the caution flag on the speedway right now. I'll tell you, I hate to see the caution flag.
Hey, Lenny, is there a way we can do something with the fan of the AC? The windows are fogging up here bad in turn 4. I'll go and check the line out for a minute. Hey, Dane, Brad Sweet won the Knoxville Nationals. Shots was second, Kyle Larson was third. B3, 0025, B5, 10X, 788,
Car in the 55X of Billy Curvin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the 50-50.
Under caution again here.
How much? Good job, girls. All right, Wesley Outland. Ladies and gentlemen, in the grandstand here in just a few minutes, we're going to do our 50-50 drawing. It is $1,182 to the winner here tonight. So just hang tight. We're going to do it here in just a few minutes. We'll probably do it when we get this feature event done. All right, out front. Looks like it's going to be Eddie Gainey. Eddie Gainey in a 3G. Then Marty McGuire in the 00 outside of him in a Z5. Zane Johnson. The eyes in the skies, looking them over as they come around 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. Green flag in the air. The 00. Marty McGuire dives back down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Here we go into turn 1. Eddie getting to the high side of the racetrack. McGuire back to the front. Look at Gainey. What a good run. Out of turn 2. That patented move down the back straightaway from the Z5 is working. He's side by side with Gainey as they worked their way through 3 and 4. Here we go. The Z5 of Zane Johnson. Zane Johnson working the high side. Eddie Gainey not letting him get away. He's battling back on the bottom side of the racetrack. Look at Arthur Conquest back there in that 78 car. Now moving up into the 4th position.
Caution's out again.
Man, caution flag again, Wesley. It is just... we got one over there. He's, looks like the 22 car, possibly. Cooley Hobby. I can't see the number on that car. Things are all kind of just blending together this time of night. A sigh of relief there from Wesley. That's going to be the 29 car, Buddy Atkinson.
Sigh of relief.
Yeah, out of Sylvester. That was a sigh of something. Out of Sylvester, Georgia.
Thank goodness it posted, is what I was trying to do. Yeah.
What are we posting over here, Wesley?
Letting people know on social media that the Audiocast is back up for the features.
Right, there you go.
Not going, guys. Not going. 3G, 5, 00, 78, 25, 00 with this.
So we're still under the caution flag here after the C-Class late model opening go. Got a couple of laps complete. Caution. He said so.
So, I hope I am. At this time of night, Wesley, frankly, son, I don't give a damn. How about that? So,
whoa.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, in the grandstands.
Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn.
Next
as that song
up
goes.
is going to be the Borderline Brawl.
The big race is next,
Big race is next up. Next, First, we'll do the 50-50. It'll be $1,182. Going to be a good deal, $1,182. Hey, these guys on the racetrack right now battling for $1,000 to win. Eddie Gainey in the 3G out front. The 00 of Marty McGuire. Then Arthur Conquest right there. Man, Conquest started back inside third row, battling for the top spot when the caution came out. Had to drop back a little bit. He's inside that second row. We got caught. Man, look at here, Wesley Outland. Look down here. Look down here.
They're having a meeting of the minds. They're getting scattered, smothered, and covered with a metal omelet mayhem of destruction under caution.
I'll tell you what.
It looks like they're playing Pac-Man under yellow.
What are they doing?
Musical chairs with cars. Look at them going in a circle.
Wow.
It's a circle. Cue the music and then stop. See where they're all end up at. There you go.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Pac-Man.
I didn't even see it. I didn't see anything. Did you?
I was working. I was posting social media. I'm sorry. The concession stands are open. They have limited food available.
Yep, limited food. I'll tell you, the pulled pork, pretty good here. Wendell Durrance does a great job at cooking the Boston butts on a professional. He's got a professional cooker down there.
Thank you, Michael Smith. Michael Smith says, pretty cool to hear Wesley Outland announcing with Joe Kelly tonight. Reminiscent of announcing days at Coastal Plains Raceway and Southern National.
Cool.
Thank you, Michael Smith. Appreciate it, buddy. Tracks in the Carolinas.
Yep. Checking out the Borderline Brawl tonight.
Yes.
Borderline Brawl up next. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a barn burner. We've got our starting lineups right here, Wesley Outland. One for you, one for me. We will walk them down the front straightaway. You got your music ready?
And you got to get your gloves, man. Because somewhere along that way, there's going to be out of nowhere. It's a...
bring this race in. Turn my mic off real quick.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the one-to-go indication being given to the field. We'll get ready to go back for the restart here.
Back up. Guys, I'm not going green. Not going green.
And the flagman says, no, we're not going green. We are not going back to green. We just had a Pac-Man moment in turn number 1. Everybody was all zigging and zagging, figuring out which way to go. Now we get the field reassembled, ready to come back for the restart here in just a moment. That 30-car field, Borderline Brawl, is coming up next. We got you covered on the 3 and Out Sports Network and the Deep Dixie Racing Network's coverage here from All Tech Raceway in Florida. Just after 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Wesley Outland, Joe Kelly here with you. Thank you to executive producer Trey Snide, LaDonna Simone, rocking and rolling in Dallas, Texas, still keeping the server going. And the numbers were phenomenal from the preliminaries. From the preliminaries, the coverage was good. So, race director in the background is telling him to stand on it, get in the right direction, or he's going to end this race on him, and they all start zigging and zagging back in the right direction for the Lake City double file restart as they exit off of turn 4. Green flag goes back in the air, back to the resumption of this race, and on the jump, it's Eddie Gainey. Eddie Gainey will lead the field back into turn number 1 to the inside is Marty McGuire. McGuire to have some company on the outside lane as here comes Johnson and also David Portion in the mix. David Ponton in the 10 car, Joe Kelly. Welcome back.
Hey, I'm back. I've been bouncing
3
around all
wide
night.
per second. Look at that.
The car that I said would work his way to the front is out front now. Arthur Conquest. High, wide, and Hanson through turns 1 and 2. We've got the 3 of Eddie Gainey in the back. The matriarch of the Gainey Racing
Grandpa
family.
Gainey.
Grandpa Gainey.
Not anymore. Now to the lead. Car number 78, Arthur Conquest.
Racing for $1,000 here tonight is Arthur Conquest out front.
Yes, sir. Finally getting some laps under their belt now.
I'm telling you, man, it looks like they got them straightened out a little bit. The guys were just a little anxious. Hey, big purse on the line here tonight for these guys.
Borderline Brawl coming up next. 30-car field. Trailed down the fat, as my good buddy Rick Eshelman says. The 73 drivers enter these gates equal. 30 drivers have now entered the bell and made the grade. One driver will leave here tonight immortal. And the man that won it last year, David Showers, is on the pole for the feature, Joe Kelly.
I can't believe it, man. He's on the pole.
After the redraw. Trouble! Turn 4! One car going in the spin on his own. Bottom of the racetrack. Yellow's out again.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime.
All right, race fans, lights are extinguished around the speedway. We're going to get ready to go back for the restart here.
HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Ready for the restart. They're at the VP Race Fuels making PowerPoint. Race feature number 1, the Borderline Brawl coming up next. C-Class late models remain. Joe Kelly on the restart as the field roars down the front straightaway. Contact with McGuire's car. He got fishtailed in sideways. He'll get back on the high horse and move back from 7th to 3rd, now to 4th, as one car with damage and contact on the restart is off the pace. The field roars in 3.
How about it, Arthur Conquest to the high side of the racetrack. Eddie Gainey trying to make some grounds up on the 25 car of James Willis. Willis on the high. Whoa, now to the bottom side of the racetrack. Eddie Gainey swapped spots with him. He's on the high side of the racetrack now.
Good racing between these guys.
I'll tell you, these guys are racing for that second spot's a tough battle right here.
Yes, sir. Heated one. As Gainey goes up the racetrack to the outside, back to the inside. Car number 25 on the bottom.
Looking good, that 25 car. Starting to chase down your leader. That's James Willis. Starting to run down to number 78 of Arthur Conquest as the laps kind of... Oh, Willis.
Willis up to second now, getting by Gainey.
Yeah.
They're going to now run down the 78 car of Arthur Conquest. He started this race in 5th. He leads the charge. As we're just coming up on halfway in a few more laps. 20 laps the distance. The main event is next, the Borderline Brawl. As they go to the back straightaway, it's Arthur Conquest still leading the way as they go to turn 3.
Down the back straightaway, Eddie Gainey regained second position over the 25 car.
Halfway, 10 down and 10 to go, Joe Kelly.
There we go, halfway this time by. But Eddie Gainey back up into the second spot. The 25 of James Willis back into 3rd. The 00 Martin McGuire in the 4th position. And 5th. What do we got here for 5th position? That is a number 18, it looks like, of Roy Crane.
To the line, just after halfway.
Oh, that is the Z5 in 5th position. That's Zane Johnson. Zane Johnson in the 5th spot here tonight.
That's right. Zane Johnson in the Z5 machine. As the laps continue to all going on here, dwindling away. Got a caution.